It is official, guys, The Wolf Among Us 2 is going to be released next year. If you want to know more about this, just watch the video, okay? Let's do it. The Wolf Among Us was released 9 years ago, made by Telltale. This game took us on a world where fables live between humans, hiding with glamour, some kind of magic, pretending to live ordinary lives. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty much like Telltale's excellent game The Walking Dead, where you have to talk with characters and make some hard decisions with consequences that will follow you through the rest of the game. Yet, somehow, The Wolf Among Us is even better at this department, because it follows a deep story full of lore, while we, as Bigby, the Sheriff of Fabletown, have to investigate a murder case. Look, I won't spoil you guys, The Wolf Among Us is amazing. It is to me Telltale's masterpiece, and if I were to review it today, it would be a 10 out of 10. It stands at the top of its genre, so if you never play it, do yourself a favor and buy it and play it. You won't regret it, and if you do, just, well, refund the game within 2 hours on Steam.
Depends on the night. Most nights it's...
The Wolf Among Us 2 is expected to launch in 2023. Its release near October will be 10 years apart from the first one. Just a nice little trivia for you guys. The game is keeping its comic book noir style, and it's pretty much the same as the old one. We maybe should expect some more amazing creatures. We know now that the game runs on Unreal Engine, and that helps the developers with the heavy lifting, so they can focus on other important areas, which is great for them and great for us. The Wolf Among Us is episodic by nature, so when it releases you can expect it to have only 1 of 5 episodes, and then the others will follow in the next months. According to the developers, the gameplay that we got to see is mostly focused on the first episode. And if they keep the same pattern as the first one, you should be able to finish each episode in less than 2 hours. Unless, of course, you're like me and want to see every consequence for every decision and keep restarting and reloading the game. Then you can play a lot. We will be back to Fabletown with only 6 months having passed in this world. So everything that Bigby and the other characters went through is pretty much still fresh. You know, I still have my game saved, you know, my files. I hope they use it. I don't know if they will, but I hope they use it.
How does the anger manifest itself?
We know so far that Bigby is doing some anger management therapy, which is hilarious, and that Snow White's now deputy mayor, so there may be some conflict between these two characters. Also, it seems that the game will take us out of Fabletown, at least for a while, where we meet a detective and we maybe cooperate with her. The game showed us some Wizard of Oz characters. I love it. That's one of the appeals in this game to me, having all these fables reimagined, you know, the fables with a twist, and they can interact with each other within a story and a context. I really like it. The thing that mainly attracts me to The Wolf Among Us. And we know that Bigby and Snow White will have the same voice actors, which is good. I think it's safe to expect every major character to have the same voice actors.
Yeah. Took me weeks to track them down.
And that's about everything we know of the game. You also might want to know that the game is based on a comic book called Fables. It's kind of like a spin-off of the comic book, so maybe you might want to check it out. They also released a new issue now. And that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please leave your like and subscribe to the channel.